Good morning, teachers and friends. I am Aishi Rawat. Here we are presenting OYO case study presented by me and my friends Aman Jain, Avinash Mishra, Ankit Kushwaha, Ayushi Rawat, Harsh Purani, Navdeep Singh, Shivam Khare, and Umesh Maran. Rest, my friend Harsh will continue.
Okay, so before we move forward toward the case, let us first look towards the summary of hotel industry. So before we move forward toward the case, let us first look towards the summary of hotel industry. So before we move forward toward the case, let us first look towards the summary of hotel industry. So our first point is owners of small business couldn't afford to stay in branded hotel chains. So as the budgeted
हर्ष
hotels
अपना
were
कैमरा
lacking,
चालू रखो प्लीज.
yes. So our first point was our owner of a small business couldn't afford to stay in branded hotel chains. So as the budgeted hotels were lacking behind in providing proper services, due to which people traveling outside were usually facing problems as they can't afford the branded hotels on their routine visits. तो ये एक प्रॉब्लम थी जो कि छोटे व्यापारियों द्वारा फेस की जा रही थी. Then our second point is established branded hotels with high star rating. So there were basically two key players in the hotel industry. First one was organized segment and second was unorganized segment. Organized segment consisted of branded hotels with star ratings of 3 and above. For example, ITC, Taj, Marriott, and etc. And second was unorganized segment, which consisted of budget hotels that had basic rooms and limited room service and a low staff to guest ratio. Now we come to our third point, growing demand for quality affordable accommodations. India had a booming hotel industry. The growing demand for hotel booking was driven by a rise in income of the middle class families and low cost airlines. Consequently, more people were traveling for leisure, business, and pilgrimage. So there was growing demand mostly in the budget room segment. बजट रूम वाले जो रूम थे होटल्स में जनरली उसकी डिमांड बहुत ज्यादा थी. Now we will come to our next point. Online travel agencies and apps made looking easier and attracted many new players. By looking the market demand for budget hotels in its booking through internet, several types of new intermediaries in the hotel industry emerged, such as MMT, GoIbibo, Yatra, and Booking Listed. And so these were the people who sold hotels room online on their proprietary platforms. Fifth, underutilization of assets and lack of customer satisfaction. Indian hotels were not running at their full consumption, especially the budgeted ones, and also they were lacking in providing customer satisfaction. And property owners of these hotels were lacking the know-how and means to convert and monetize their assets, and looking this as an opportunity which made Ritesh Agarwal strengthen the OYO brand. This is what we have seen in the summary. Over to Avinash.
from the beginning.
Entrepreneurship is a process of action of an entrepreneur who is a person always in search of something new and exploits such idea into gainful opportunities by accepting the risk and uncertainty with the enterprise, like Oyo case. Oravel's initial success helped Agarwal to get selected for the prestigious Thiel Fellowship in April 2013. Their philosophy and his stay the by area promoted Agarwal to instructed on the Oracle model. Agarwal traveled for 2 months and stay in different B&B hotels the country. He came away reached the deep understanding of their operations and realized that they often did not deliver even the basic promises. In short, we can say that there are different concepts by entrepreneurship, such as innovative concepts, creative leadership concept, and risk bearing concepts. That's my from side. That's Aman next.
As we all know, Ritesh Agrawal born in Odisha from middle class family. He born in 16 November 1993. In 2012, Ritesh Agrawal launched Oracle State to enable.
कैमरा बेटा कैमरा चालू कीजिए अपना.
Sir, camera on है.
अब विजिबल क्यों नहीं है स्क्रीन में? हाँ जी, गो अहेड.
As we all know, Ritesh Agrawal born in Odisha from middle class family. He born in 16 November 1993. In 2012, Ritesh Agrawal launched Oracle State to enable listening and booking of budget accommodation. Then on the month of April, he feels that Oracle State goes inactive. He renamed Oracle to Oyo in 2013. If I am talking about the funding, so SoftBank Group and Sequoia Capital invested in Oyo in July 2015. But in the mid of the year, the inventory reaches 1,000 room. As Mr. Agrawal expand their business widely, he launched the Oyo in China, November 2017. Within a year, the inventory within November 2017, within a year, the Oyo business is booming continuously. In the year June 2018, the inventory reaches 10,000 room. The inventory reaches 1 lakh room in India. That's it from my side.
So the story starts from here. When Ritesh Agrawal, he was just 17 in 2012. He started the Oracle, and initial success from the Oracle make him win a THEL fellowship in 2013. After returning back from India, he traveled across the countries or all over the countries in many hotels. He found that they were not even not giving the amenities that were promises. So he started. He converted his strategy and started Oracle to Oyo. And he is providing now best hotels in best budgets. That's from my side. Next, please.
Disrupting the Indian hospitality industry. Sir, can I use Hindi? Sir?
We would request you थोड़ा बहुत आप यूज करो, लेकिन कोशिश यही रहेगी कि अंग्रेजी में बात करें. सी बिजनेस प्रेजेंटेशंस यूजुअली इन केस यू यूज इंग्लिश, दैट्स मोर प्रेफरेबल. अगर आप अभी से ही अवॉइड करेंगे तो फिर आगे दिक्कत आएगी बेटा. जैसे भी करो, अपने क्लासमेट हैं, देयर इज नो सच इशू. धीरे धीरे करके खुलते जाएंगे. इट वुड इम्प्रोवाइज. गो फॉर इंग्लिश.
Sir, I'm not good enough in English, but I try.
Okay, that's go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Initially, Oyo offered hotel owners to get paid if their hotels were booked or not. Then, after a year, Oyo changed their policy. Oyo were paid only for booked rooms. Then Oyo paid the owners Then Oyo paid the owners under the dynamic pricing process. India has a rooming policy. In 2017, people made 7.2 billion worth on hotels booking, and by 2020, it is expected to grow about 50%. Second, why it works especially well in India. In India, it is easy to find hotel. If you told a rickshaw driver, so they help you to reach the hotel. But the problem is predictability and standardization. Most of the unorganized hotel couldn't deliver the service what they promised. That's the issue in India. This is from my side.
The low capex, it means a low capital expenditure. As Oyo does not its own hotels, basically it's spend money on partnering with hotels, renovation and standardization hotel for low capital expenditure for Oyos. Next, ensure high quality without any associated cost. Oyo offers low and affordable price of rooms. Nominal price with starting from 999 and as going much as 12,000 as category depend on the rooms booked. The hotels benefit too. The hotel benefits too as they converting them into OYO's room, because OYO's room reputation and demands are high in market. Multiple channels for sales. With this large chain 3,500 plus property, OYO is able to capitalize on the hotels with international market too. Technology enable convenience, direct booking through online apps. People also pay online through mobiles. A method to prevent shopping around. By providing predicting and great customer service, when people go for outing, and they need to go and roam around searching for hotels and rooms, which made easier for customers. Let's continue with Aman.
Hello.
When we come to business model of OYO, they started as a aggregator in they use some rooms under their brand name. However, they changed their business model from aggregator to franchisee model. Now, OYO has a big brand name, a large user base, and more budgetary hotels inclined to partnership with OYO. Initially, that was OYO.
Aman, hold करें. Mr. Shivam Khare, will you please turn off your mic? Shivam Khare, please turn off your mic.
Yes, sir.
Aman Jain, please continue.
Yes, sir. Initially, it was OYO who was approaching the hotel for book their room in advance. Now, the hotels are approaching the OYO for using their brand name, and OYO renovates the hotel according to their checklist of standard services, and they make the hotel property a part of its standardized budget hotel chain with OYO branding. Just from my side, other will carry on.
Hello.
Yes, Shivam, you are audible. Aman, please turn off your mic. Shivam, continue.
Yes, sir. This is Shivam Khare. I am presenting topic entrepreneurship. Odisha-born Ritesh started his business 35,000. He understood the demand of hotels in the market. उड़ीसा के रहने वाले रितेश ने 35,000 से अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया. उन्होंने पहले अपना बिजनेस दिल्ली से स्टार्ट किया. 25,000 एसेट से उन्होंने अपने बिजनेस का स्टार्ट किया. फर्स्ट उनका स्टेटमेंट था होटल ओनर के साथ कि मैं ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पर आपके होटल को ले जाता हूं और जो भी उसमें प्रॉफिट होगा प्रॉफिट का 50-50 डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर लेंगे और लॉस होगा तो पूरा मैं उसको अफोर्ड करूंगा. तो इस स्टेटमेंट के साथ उन्होंने अपना एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप स्टार्ट किया. मार्केटिंग
आई वुड अप्रिशिएट अगर आप प्लीज अंग्रेजी में बोलें. दैट इज समवॉट गुड फॉर अस. प्रैक्टिस नहीं होगा तो फिर ऐसे स्मूथनिंग नहीं आएगा. फिर एक दिन में प्लेसमेंट में अंग्रेजी में नहीं बोल पाएंगे. हमें अभी से प्रैक्टिस करना है. थोड़ा टफ है लेकिन करना ही पड़ेगा.
मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजी, एसेट लाइट स्ट्रेटजी, यूनिफॉर्म क्वालिटी, प्राइस स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन एंड स्टॉक ट्रेनिंग. OYO founder is decided uniform and quality, maintain to presenting time, and staff training will be high position. जो अदर होटल चेन प्रोवाइड नहीं कर पाए उन्होंने प्रोवाइड करने की कोशिश की.
Sir, Ayushi will continue with strength and weakness.
Okay, Ayushi, go ahead.
Strength. OYO guaranteed their customer to service to give standardized service in all OYO rooms, whether they are low budget or other. Mr. Ritesh Agrawal started from one room, one hotel in Gurgaon. Now they have around 800 and 500 properties to its credit and inventory of 4,000 motels. Fifth, spirit of innovation. As Mr. Ritesh Agrawal sees an opportunity to invest in low business hotel segment to standardize rooms. Next point is weakness. Strategy of Elevate. They co-brand with various low-budget hotel segment but do not own their own room. Second, they try to amenities for each room based on price but do not able to do same with the service of that hotel. Third, it is same risk to long run for OYO because there are many more competitors already present in the market. Fourth, opportunity. Next slide, please. Ankit, next slide. Opportunity. Growing demand for aggregators. Second, focus on budget accommodation. As OYO came in market for low business travelers, so they provide us room in low rate price. Fifth, comfort for immense economies and business travelers. As a middle class person couldn't afford higher price hotel room, so OYO offered them a low rate room. Fourth, threats, competition. There are a lot of online portals like MakeMyTrip.com, GoIBibo, Yatra, and many more. Fifth, concerns about safety. Like other hotels, Taj, Oberoi Group, OYO doesn't provide any safety concerns. Fifth, untrained staff. OYO delivered standardized service, but they are not able to train their staff.
So the OYO starts their new version OYO, which they called OYO 2.0, in which they started OYO flagship along with OYO townhouse. In OYO rooms, they were providing basic amenities like AC, TV, and free Wi-Fi. And in OYO flagship, they were providing mid-range infrastructure such as wooden or vertified tile flooring, minibars, and tea coffee station, etc. In OYO Townhouse, they were providing high quality interiors, wooden flooring, premium showers, and all these amenities. According to location-wise, OYO rooms were basically with a high footfall and same as OYO flagship, whereas OYO Townhouse were in the non-commercial and residential in neighborhoods. Can we have the next slide? Okay, so inventories are there almost same in them. They are full, and management was done by OYO itself. A leasing model was that township can be used as leased, and number of rooms were 67,000 in OYO and 3,000 combined in OYO flagship and township. That's from my side. Next, please.
Okay, so courage or caution. However, others felt that OYO had simply not been in the real estate game long enough for it to become an expert, let alone become a hotel player itself. Could OYO successfully scale up in the form of a hotel establishment? Could the competencies it had developed as a technology player successfully come into play under the new hotelier and OAM model? Further, Oyo had entered two new markets, the mid-scale segment in India and the international market. Was Oyo spreading itself too thin? Basically, it's a question or a courage. तो उसको इसके बारे में सावधान रहना चाहिए या उसको इस पर गर्व करना चाहिए उसमें. That's it from our side. Thank you.